So we have our quiz. Okay, I'll take a few questions if you have them before we start. Okay, it's on equivalent equations. You only get the one worksheet. You're going to be shocked. One of the questions I forgot to edit it, so it should be a question you should be very familiar with. But is that right?
Can you do a practice question?
Yes, I will. Let me walk through all this stuff here real quick. Okay. For number two, second thing. Your first major assessment, most of your quizzes are like 10, 12 points. They're, your first assessment that's bigger than that is Friday. It's worth 50 points. Okay? What do we have on it? What do we need to do well the first time? And remember, you're allowed to reassess as many times as you need to. But we want to do well the first time. So this is what you're going to do to make yourself successful. One, the expression review in elastic. We're going to go through that one you did yesterday. It's the first time you were in edge elastic, and some of you entered stuff wrong. It's the right answer. The way you entered it, they thought you were wrong. What do you think we need to do there? How can I make it so that you can show me that you're right? Should I just give you like an answer, a blank paper so you can write the answers on it also? Would that be better? Okay, so I think for the test Friday, then what I'll do is I'll make up just a blank grid with the numbers of questions and the blank there. And all you gotta do is put your answer there. That way I can look at it and say, yeah, you were right, you just typed it in wrong, okay? We'll work on that skill because we're gonna have to do a state test just the same way. You're gonna have to type stuff in. Some things you can do. We're going to review that expressions, but there was 3 more topics. Properties. Remember properties? We try to discuss them as we do every problem, but properties there's another edge elastic quiz. Okay, so you can log in tonight and go through that quiz. All right, it's not consequential. I mean, it's not going to hurt. But if you don't do it, you're not going to know what you don't know. So pay attention to if you get it right, but you guessed. Note to yourself, I guessed on 3. Because if you're right, it still means you don't know it. Does that make sense? So what we'll do is I'll go through that one tomorrow. I also want to go through, I put 2 new practice quizzes. No bearing on your grade, but they're practices for you to go through. So you have 3 things tonight. Okay? Do as much as you can. I know I tried to tell you 15 minutes. It might take you a little longer. So there's 3 things. Elastic quiz for properties. We solved equations, and then we did equivalent equations, what we're doing now. And that quiz will also be up there for you, so you'll see it. So tomorrow we review the quizzes, and then Friday you get to smoke the test.
Wait to smoke.
You're going to do well. All right. Where are we going next? To give you an example, remember we talked about this question here? You recall this question? No, energy.
We didn't do this one.
Yeah, we did. Remember we talked, okay, you got this calculator, right? We talked about Schroeder. And what's the first thing you want to do if they're right in front of the door?
Throw it.
You're going to throw the calculator, right? All right, so now, wait a minute. So you throw this calculator, and like I know I could throw it like twice as hard as him. He's kind of soft. Okay? The idea is when you hit him with the calculator, you have enough energy to knock him out, right? Well, you know I can't with a calculator. The energy required is determined by mass, that's the weight, and the velocity for which I throw it. You with me? That creates the energy, right? So we want enough energy to knock the dude out. Or